This segment sponsored by Edwin Coe Spirits.
I am here at one of my favorite spots, Edwin Coe Spirits, and today we're going to talk about some of their private events and also a wide selection of the cocktails that they offer. And joining me is Kristin Collins, their co-owner. Hi, Kristin.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Okay, so these cocktails are, of course, so beautiful.
Thank you.
And the selections here. And so before we dive into what we have, let's talk about some of the catering and private event options that you all have that people may not know about.
Sure. Yeah. This time of year, we're starting to really heavily book holiday bookings or parties. So if you have a workplace party you're looking to hold, or just a fun friends get together, it's a great time of year to book with us for that.
Right. Okay. And so people can pretty much rent out the facility. You do your catering with the cocktails, and then you also have food options here.
Yes. So we're kind of multifaceted these days. So we're open for business every Friday, 5 to 10, Saturdays, 4 to 10. And so we actually offer at no charge group reservations for 6 to 60, or about 50 to 60.
Wow.
So you can essentially gather a group, book with us, come in, enjoy the evening. We have always dinner from Fork and Fiddle, and then also we do live music on Saturdays from 6 to 9. So you have built-in entertainment, and you don't have to really worry about all the planning. And then we do also private use of the distillery. So that we offer Thursday evenings through Sundays, and so that's based on a sales minimum that is really easy to meet, in the sense that if you have a smaller group, I'm going to kind of steer you toward what day of the week is best or what time of day is best. And if you have a really large get-together, we had a surprise 50th birthday party last weekend.
Really?
You know, they rented out on Saturday night, had a great time, it was fun for all, and you can easily reach that, potentially at no cost to an organizer, believe it or not. So if you want to foot that bill, that you're a great buddy and friend, like, wonderful, do that. But if you just want to invite everybody and have a cash bar situation, invite enough friends, you can make it happen, and no extra cost to you.
I love that. Like you said, built in. Wow. Okay, so let's dive into some of these cocktails. So where should we start? Let's start right over here. What is this one?
This is Dark and Stormy. So this is on our classics side of the menu. It's made with our barrel-aged rum. So that's our white rum that has spent at least a year in our old Co barrels. So it's got a bit of a whiskey hint to it. It also has some real lime juice and ginger beer and a little bit of bitters in there. So it's a layered drink. You're going to have a different flavor from the top to the bottom. When you stir it all together, it's going to kind of create the finished cocktail.
It's so nice, though. I love a good layered look. So yes, it does give you kind of like that sour, like a whiskey sour taste.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so of course we have to go to the festive one.
Yes.
What is that one in the middle?
That is our Harvest Punch. So that's been on our menu for a few years. It's one of our fall features.
Love
yes,
that.
very pretty. Slightly layered as well. So that's actually made with a house thyme syrup, our white rum, some real cranberry juice, pear juice, apple cider. It's a punch. There's a lot going on in there, actually, and a little bit of club soda on top.
That's good, and I like that it's a punch, but it's like very, you can
not
taste the flavors,
sweet.
and it's not too sweet.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And then over here we have this nice, looks like a hearty.
This is one of
rich
my
color.
favorites on our classics menu. This is a Sazerac. So very classic cocktail that I think a lot of people have heard of, maybe not tried. So we make it with our rye Old Co, and then we make a house absinthe, which is a rinse on the glass.
Yes, this is perfect if someone loves an old fashioned. It takes it up a level. So you got to get this.
Yes.
Okay, so you had mentioned that people can actually rent out the facility. You're open on Fridays and Saturdays, but if someone wants to take one of those days, you will close down in order to have the event.
Yes, absolutely. We can make that happen for them for sure. We've done countless events at this point. I think we kind of started with bridal showers, and believe it or not, we've had baby showers that are co-ed. We've had weddings, wedding receptions here now too. We have a few of those booked. That's an interesting thing too, that a lot of brides have been inquiring, and they're just blown away at the value that you get at Edwin Coe. I think they're accustomed to searching for a venue, having a base rental fee. You basically get to rent the facility for free if you spend a certain amount on alcohol, and so that is a real value to a lot of brides and grooms.
Which the guest will love.
Yes, of course, of course. And it's a unique atmosphere. You don't have to do a lot of decorating, really, if you don't want to. If this is your vibe, is that distillery barrel rustic look, it works really well here. You can dress it up, of course, too. We do permit decorating. We're very flexible to help customize an event that you're going to be happy with.
Yeah, and that's when you have your events here, but you all also offer cocktail catering.
Correct.
Off the premises.
Yes.
So tell me about those services.
That's our newest service. Yeah, so we come to you. So that can be for a house party. It can be for a corporate event. So if you maybe are
a house party.
Yeah, we have a really nice time that way, right? But if you have, maybe a company and you want to host it at your own building, we can come to you and be the liquor liability, responsible bartending service for you, and also take it up a notch. We are focused on craft cocktails. So this is the kind of experience that we want to provide for you. We do beer and wine as well.
Okay.
We don't manufacture those products, but we do serve them. And we also have just basic drinks. If you want that vodka cranberry, rum and Coke, we can obviously do that for you too.
Right, and something that's so cool is you offer actual custom options. So we were out here before, and one of our viewers called, and they're like, "Where was the place that offers the custom cocktails? You can make your own recipe." And it's like Edwin Coe. So let's talk about that, because that's an interesting and unique service, because you actually will make a little custom menu for them.
Yeah, absolutely. So we kind of have several staples. We've been at this for a few years now, so we have a pretty diversified menu, and we've been doing exposition events for years now too. So meaning we'll go out for festivals and things like that. So we've also kind of learned how to keg cocktails. We're going to be offering canned cocktails in the spring. There's a lot of different facets to Edwin Coe that have helped prepare us to be an excellent, I think, catering service for alcohol for folks.
Absolutely, and specifically because your love for mixology and going in deep with the recipes is always my favorite. Okay, so speaking of, we have these other cocktails here. One thing that's really cool, in case people didn't know, you offer non-alcoholic cocktails. So there'll be a mocktail.
Correct.
With Lunar Infusions kombucha, friend of the show. And so this cocktail is made with it. I'm so fascinated. So tell me what this is and how did you make it?
This has Lunar Infusions Chaga Bliss kombucha in it. And then it also has chai. Chai is the emphasis here. It's not going to be kombucha forward. It's still going to taste like a cocktail, because in our craft cocktails, Edwin Coe Spirits are a base, just as Lunar Infusions is a base for this. So you won't, if you've always been like, ooh, kombucha's a little much for me, I don't think you're going to get that with this mocktail. Right. But you get the ritual, the experience of sitting and kind of enjoying
like you're drinking an espresso martini or something. So what is this beauty up here?
Yeah, another one of my favorites. You can tell I gravitate toward high rye bourbon this time of year. So this is our Stone Sour. So it's made with a house apricot syrup. Some lemon juice. We've got some allspice in there. Shake that all up. Makes for a nice, refreshing cocktail with a little teeny bit of punch in there too. The sour.
It's that pucker for me. I like that.
Yeah,
that is
hard not to like that one.
Yeah, and there's so many ways that you utilize the bourbon here, but you guys actually offer so many different types of spirits.
One that most people have not gotten to enjoy, which is Honey Old Co. It came out last year at our Small Business Saturday Artisan Market, sold out in about 3 hours. So unfortunately did not last long, but we've made more for this year. So that is something that we're going to be offering this Small Business Saturday on November 25th. We're taking part actually in our town-wide Tour the Town event in Churubusco from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can stop by. We're actually hosting an artisan market as well. So we're going to have about a dozen vendors inside the distillery itself. In here.
Okay, so that sounds so good. Okay, so this is the day after Black Friday, so it's Small Business Saturday.
Yes.
The whole town of Churubusco is kind of participating and making
lots of local businesses.
And just making it fun so people can explore the business and also get a deal.
Do your holiday shopping. I mean, it's like win-win all the way around,
Any other events going on for the month of
November? We have a couple more. We have Booze and Brush. That'll be happening November 18th from 2 to 4 p.m. Shanna Fleetwood, she's a local artist and she's fantastic. She's highly entertaining. In fact, I remember somebody coming in and saying, I'd come just for the entertainment factor of her. You know, she's a good time, so she makes it a lot of fun. We'll be doing that, and then in December, we'll likely be picking up our tours again and our cocktail classes that we offer.
Okay, fun. That's so great. I love it. So many options. Okay, so let's get back to these final two. So this beauty here,
so this is another
dehydrated apple.
Oh, and actually it's a pear. So this is our Pear-fection cocktail. It's made with our soft gin. Has again some pear or house syrup in there. It's actually red wine is the float on top, so it kind of reminds you of a sangria. And so you are going to have a little more sweetness at the bottom as you incorporate that red wine. It's going to help balance out the cocktail.
Wow, that is a great fall drink.
Thank you.
And then I see this mule.
Yes. So this is our essentially a green apple mule. It's our autumn mule. So we have got our green apple in there with our vodka, corn vodka.
Ooh.
But it's light, refreshing, again, balanced. That sour really helps offset the sweetness that you get in some mules.
That's what I love, like the combinations. Like, first off, each of these flavors are so unique, but I love the incorporation of different fruits.
Yeah.
You know, each thing has something different. It's not your typical. And then the sour hits or the gravity of some of the richer drinks. I mean, it's something for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, Kristin, it's time for Jessica's favorite pick.
My favorite. My favorite pick.
Okay, so I tasted a couple of things, so I have a couple of favorites here. So I'm going to actually do something different this time and do top 3. Okay, so we're going to count it down. Okay, so number 3 is going to be this Sazerac. Okay, I love the heartiness, the body to it, and it has like a licorice taste to it.
It does, yes.
That's so good, okay? And then the second favorite is this Harvest Punch. It has a little fruitiness to it, so it's fun for the holidays and the time. Herb is everything.
Yeah, it is.
And my number 1 favorite is the Stone
Sour,
okay, with the apricot, and it's so creative with the taste, and it gives you that nice little pucker. So cheers to that.
Cheers.
Awesome. So if someone wants to learn more about what you all have going on and also how to reach out for your private events, how should they contact you?
EdwinCoeSpirits.com. Yeah, you can find a link for our group reservations there for 6 to 60 guests, or you can also go in and find details on how to book your own private event, contacting us, and I'm very happy to get in touch and tell you more.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you so much, Kristin.
Yes, thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, if you want more information about Edwin Coe Spirits, we'll list their website below, and I'll see you after the break.
This segment sponsored by Edwin Coe Spirits.